I'm here at Morris Tavern in Freehold, New Jersey, established in 1787. This was moved here in 2000. This is not the original location. And with that moving here in 2000, I just spoke with the main manager, and we talked about how when you move locations, it can stir up ghosts because they're not always fond of you moving a location of somewhere, in this instance, a tavern. So he was talking about that they had led a couple of paranormal teams here. And one evening, there was a paranormal team here after hours, and they kept hearing a commotion in the basement, and they saw this angry, disfigured, burned guy who, let's just say, wasn't very friendly. And Jess, who's behind the camera here, had pieced together that houses were set on fire here in the area, and he was probably connected to, had perished from one of the houses that had been burned to the ground. Another instance was a waitress who saw a shadow figure in the basement as well. And there was a guy that worked here putting in the tiles, and he felt somebody looking at him, and when he looked up in the mirror, he saw a little girl looking at him. And I've talked about in other videos that mirrors are conduits to seeing spirits and ghosts. Also, he heard the door shut 3 different times. And this is a direct experience of the GM. He was upstairs in his office, and he kept hearing somebody whispering. And then he went to go look at his walkie-talkie, saying maybe his walkie-talkie's on, and this is where the whispers are coming from. His walkie-talkie was off, yet the whispers were coming from his walkie-talkie. And he said, he hasn't had any experiences in a number of years. And I said, that's probably because who's ever here has now gotten used to you and is also happy how you're maintaining the premises. So come get a meal here. The food's fantastic. Come check it out. Get a libation if that's your thing here at the Morris Tavern in Freehold, New Jersey.